We heard from Sunny from POD. Now, just in case you're still not fully recovered from the good times ending from that tour, I have some kind words from Daughtry guitarist Brian Craddock, and he
Oh,
says Cammy is a force to be reckoned with. Her commanding and fun presence on stage keeps the audience on their toes and always engaged. Then there's her level of talent. Her voice has a melancholic quality to it, very strong yet equally dreamy. I love it. And what a great drummer as well. I expect amazing things from Cami in the future. I had a blast touring with her and her band, as well as jamming with her on our version of Separate Ways. That's from Brian from
nice.
Daughtry.
Oh, thank you, Brian. Everyone was so nice. Oh my God, that makes me miss tour. I've like tried to like
I'm making
just like
things
come home.
worse. Yeah.
You are.
My bad. My bad.
No, it's okay. I've tried to like tunnel vision as soon as I get home. Actually, as soon as I got home, I got super sick. The flight home, my voice was just gone. I'm like, well, I'm glad it was gone. I didn't have any more shows like to do, so that's good. But I was so sick for like the last 3 days, so I'm still recovering from that a little bit.
Was it a different feeling being on stage on the drums with POD versus being right up front with Daughtry, one of the great
Yes,
rock singers?
there was a difference. As soon as POD asked, well, I played drums with Seether first, and when they asked me to play drums, I was like, done, I'll do it, let's do it.
And that was
Um,
Fake It?
yeah, yeah. I played Fake It with them. Just once, and it was super sick. It was like a surreal moment as well. And then I remember, I can't remember who asked me first, but one of them asked me. I remember when POD asked me, I was like, fuck yes, let's do it. When Chris asked me to sing with him, oh, I was like, yes. I was like, I'll do it. I get nervous. Like I think I have a good voice, but I feel like if I struggle with anything, it's confidence in my vocals, I think. Um, but I do like I've learned to love my voice. I just think that stems from just like my past and like gr the way I grew up and stuff. Um, but yeah, it was definitely different because I'm pretty confident when I get behind a kit. And then when it's a song maybe I necessarily haven't practiced or like my set, like I've practiced to the bone. Like I've done like when I rehearse, my band is really like, "Do we have to rehearse again?" I'm like, "Yes." I'm like I am like overly rehearsing before I go on tour to make sure I sound perfect. So if it's a song I necessarily haven't rehearsed singing, I'm like very nervous. So I think it took me a couple different tries to work that out with Daughtry and like rehearse that and stuff like that. But it was so worth it. And he had me come out every single night, almost every night. Like he'd be like, "Are you coming out tonight?" And I'm like, "You want me to come out again?" He was like, "Yes." And I was like, "Okay, cool. I'm down."
So I saw Daughtry in concert in Toronto in about 2013, I think, and it was at a venue called the Phoenix, which is maybe 1,000 people, so a pretty intimate show. And then I just saw him this summer. He played our big festival here in Ottawa called Blues Fest, and there's like 30,000 people. So I just saw him a few months ago, and man, that guy's stage presence, his vocal command
Crazy.
is ridiculous.
Yeah, his vocals are insane. One of the best vocalists live I've ever heard, ever.
I remember shortly after he was on Idol, he was on tour opening for Bon Jovi. And there's this famous
Wow.
Bon Jovi quote where Bon Jovi was like, that guy's never going to work a regular job for the rest of his life. Like once Bon Jovi saw him,
Oh.
he's like, this guy's, he's it.
Yeah, his vocals are insane, and he's so sweet and like so down to earth. And like I think there was a moment on tour that really like I had to grab him and tell him I was like. I don't know. I can't remember what song. I think it was Antidote or one of the songs he has, and the way he was singing to the crowd and the way this crowd was singing back to him, like I could feel it. Like I could feel that he was like healing people in that moment. And I feel like when you're in it, you tend to just like be in it, like Chris when he's singing and he's singing, focusing on other things. But stepping away and like looking at that connection with the crowd and him, like I like went up to him and I was like, "Yo, you are making a huge impact on like these people tonight and like every show like which is so like important to me because I feel like I make music. I love making music. I can't stop making music, but I have a bigger purpose of wanting to heal people and help people through my songs and make them feel good and like make them help them go through a breakup or go through a divorce or whatever they may be going through. And seeing another artist do that is like not only so inspiring but so like incredible because I feel like that's not common anymore. Like singing with intent and purpose and passion and like Chris definitely has that, and I think it's super inspiring. And I was like honored to go on tour with and be by his side and be up there with him singing. So,
And at the show he just did here a few months ago, he brought out his daughter for an acoustic duo, and it
oh,
sounded like it was the very first time that she had gone on stage with him. So
oh my
I filmed it, so
God.
I captured this moment that was it was
Wow.
pretty memorable and touching.
That's super cute. Yeah, he's super sweet. I met his daughter, I think, on tour too. So.